Hello Virgo, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I am here to do a reading for you. It's going to be for June the 22nd through the 26th, so next week. Remember though, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit. And then also, if you're interested, if you want to find out more about your sign and about your birth chart, there is a link below, and you can also look up on that birth chart your moon, rising, and Venus signs and read those as well. I'm going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to start with the oracle card for you, Virgo. See what we get for a theme for you. Yeah. What does Virgo need to know? What is most important for Virgo to know? What is the most important thing? The High Priest. This says to intend, make an intention, and then create it. Intend and create. It's kind of like it almost feels like the Magician, but this is the High Priest, who is the husband of the High Priestess. So it's just a male version of that. It's like, it's a holy person, spiritual. Okay. So know that you have the ability to intend on something that you want to create, and keep that cycle of thought in a positive space. Don't have any negative energy on your mind or in your system of anything negative. Just keep positive thoughts and try to think about connecting your heart to your mind, or to your brain, I should say. That heart and brain connection is when you can make that intention and manifest. But it all has to be positive words. Don't use any negatives, because that might be what they pick up on. And I'm talking about they as in the heavens, the angels, the divine. So be careful on what you intend to create. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm just going to use, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think maybe the 4. Ooh. The Fool, which talks about taking a leap of faith. Obviously, you feel like whatever situation you're in now needs a big change. A big change. And then we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Now this is 2 people that were in harmony with one another at one time, but may not be now. And it could be romance or it could be work. So keep that in mind. And then we have the Chariot. This is someone that's heading out. They could be leaving a situation or headed to a situation. One or the other. And then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So that talks about a break in a marriage, perhaps. The 10 of Cups indicates the marriage card, or it could just possibly mean you're losing complete happiness within yourself. That your cups have run completely dry, and you need to, and maybe that's why you're taking a leap of faith. You realize that the situation where you are, or what you're in, or how you feel is empty. Empty cups means stagnation. When stagnation comes, sometimes the divine kicks in unless you choose to make that decision for yourself. Then you can choose when. But you're definitely taking a leap of faith and headed out. I would say away from this empty cup situation. But now remember, just because they're empty cups, it doesn't mean it's because of somebody else. It could be for you too. You might not be feeling love within yourself. And it might be your responsibility to fill your own cups up. I call that self-love. Let's see what the divine has to say. You got two major arcanas on the ground. Oh, and then now you've got the moon. Now the moon talks about something that needs to be revealed or a secret being held. The Nine of Wands talks about losing some baggage that you've had from your past, changing your way of thinking and the way of being. And the Three of Pentacles. That tells me that somebody's not willing to work with someone. There's no more collaboration. Could be in a partnership. It could be marriage. Could be work. Okay. Two of Swords. Now there's a decision that needs to be made. And you'll see all of this purple in this card. That indicates intuition. Because you're blindfolded right now. You're not clear. So you need to use your intuition and let that guide you, and not your eyes and not your mind. Just use your intuition. Oh, and then we have the Hermit. That's you, Virgo. Looks like you're going out on a journey. Beware on the path. You might run across a snake. So just be aware. See that snake on his path? Be cautious. And it doesn't mean a physical, it means the internal. But don't let your internal path trick you with the ego that says, oh, no, you shouldn't go this way. No. So just be aware of that. And then the last card, the Page of Cups. Again, a cup of love that's in reverse, 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 and reverse. So there's definitely some kind of major change that's going on in your life. And not only for that reason, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards in your reading out of 10. That's almost half. And when I see that, it always tells me there's something major going on in your life that there's going to need to be a change. But it does look to me like you're already taking the steps to change it. With a leap of faith in the Chariot, that means you've decided just to take, you're going blind. I'm just going to take a leap of faith. I just know that it's going to work out. Wow. It's nice to have that much certainty in your heart and mind and soul. To just take a leap of faith is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. I will clarify just a few of these. I'm not going to go through all of them like I have been doing. The videos get a little bit longer than I like, but we'll see. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. No, let's clarify the Moon first, because I want to kind of do a diagonal. You're taking a leap of faith because you're looking for love. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a divine guided card. That's why you're taking a leap of faith. There's nothing where you are. It's dry. It's not growing. It's stagnated. Everybody needs love. And it could be for yourself. It really could be for yourself that you need the love. But the cup of love is being offered by the divine. So keep that in mind. What kind of decision do you need to make here? What is this about? The Empress. So you need to, okay, let's see if we can find out what the other thing is. Because usually there's two things. When it's the Two of Swords, there's two things that there needs to be a choice made about. So let's see what the other one is. Now the Empress, she's beautiful. She's very nurturing. She's very loving. She's a good mother. Yeah, she's perfect. and as well as beautiful. The Page of Swords is telling me that you're looking for something that's... Page of Swords is about intellect, gathering information, studying something. A decision was made with this sword, as well as the Two of Swords, to perhaps cut the Empress. Because to have two decisions, or to have a decision between two, usually means either two people or two situations. The Page of Swords tells me that that's you, Virgo, and you've been doing some studying. Maybe you've been doing some work, some training or something, perhaps for work. Or you could have been, maybe you've got your eye on something else, somebody else you're looking at, perhaps. That could be that, because it's a new beginning. The pages are always about new beginnings. Let's see why the Page of Cups is in reverse. Because you're discontent. Oh no, that's not discontent. The Five of Cups represents leaving something behind that's very, very hurtful. Five of Cups also talks about regret, feeling abandoned or unloved. Oh my gosh. That could explain the reversed cups. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's clarify the Two of Cups at the top here. What is this about? The King of Swords. Ooh, you're in something that's very destructive or abusive. That's why your Two of Cups are in reverse, because there's some kind of imbalance. There's no more harmony or peace. There sure isn't any love. So the King of Swords. Yeah, he's not a happy person when he's in reverse. It's like he knows good and darn well it's time to get out. It's like he's acknowledging that with the sword, because the sword is your thoughts. So he knows. He's been thinking about this for some time. He definitely wants to cut something out and be gone. We'll look at the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is shown up by the Queen of Wands. So whatever baggage is you're dropping, it includes the Queen of Wands. And I have a feeling that the Two of Cups in reverse is also cutting out whoever that person is. Wow. Let's see what's going on with the Chariot. I'm sorry, what does that say? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, there's a lot of wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands talks about if you, Virgo, or if you're headed out with the Chariot, that means in your mind and in your heart and soul, you've already got all of your emotions. You've got your yin and yang balanced out. You're ready to go. You know what you're headed for. You're headed in the reverse, though. This talks about somebody that just wants to have a little fun. It talks about somebody that's not on a serious mission. And not only that, whatever message is brought in by the Knight of Wands in reverse is not something that you as a receiver can trust. You might not be able to trust that, so just be aware of that. And the Three of Pentacles is talking about not working, not collaborating with somebody. Not interested in working with anybody. And then that has the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody that's losing money. Because there's no collaboration where you are now, Virgo. If this is you, Virgo, it's because there's no collaboration where you're at. So there's a loss of money. There's no cup of love. Wow. Wow. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. The Lovers. The 10 of Cups. So this is a love relationship for sure. But why is the Lovers? Was this somebody? There might be two people involved here. Two sets of people. There could have been somebody as a partner, and then with the 10 of Cups in reverse, that tells me this is a breakup of a lover. Or is the 10 of Cups in reverse stating that there's a breakup because there is a lover? And the 2 of Cups could be you, Virgo, cutting someone out that's not working for you because there's no love. Wow. That's a heavy decision to make. That's heavy. And who is the Empress? How does she play in all this? Is this you, Virgo? You might just be thinking about what you want to do for you. Not necessarily what choices you have. You just might be thinking about what you want to do for you. And you're going to study and take note of whatever you're leaving. Let's say that you're leaving a situation and you just want to go. You just want to go head out and just see what's out there. That's the kind of energy I see here with the Page of Swords. He's just wanting to study and see what is out in the world. That's what it feels like. And the Hermit is, in the meantime, looking for internal answers. You know, why did all this happen? What part do I play in it? Where is this all going? And then you have the 7 of Wands. This is letting your guard down and stepping away. And it also means taking your power back. If there has been some kind of abusive situation, then your power was given away or taken away from you. And with the Hermit going in, you realize that this is what had happened, that your willpower was diminished. You didn't have a choice, but now you do. You're making that leap of faith choice to get all of this in motion. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hurtful. But in the long term, I think you're going to be much happier. Even if all you do is just make the decision to look after you. And this is the action you're going to take. You're just going to go out, see what's out there, and let it go. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Star. Now that's an Aquarius card, but it also represents hope, healing, a wish come true, balance. Beautiful card. Okay, that's going to be it for today, Virgo. I hope this helps. Please don't forget to like and subscribe below, and hit the little bell if you want notifications when I post or upload the videos. Until then, namaste.